Hi, Adelaide here for another video. In today's video, I'll be looking at my 10 recommendations for this year's Adelaide Fringe. Someone asked me, what should I go watch? And there's hundreds of shows. I would suggest, personally, being from Adelaide, support your local Adelaide talent. There's a lot of great Adelaide up-and-coming comedians, probably first time here doing Fringe shows. I've watched a lot of them in the recent Raw comedy that happened here in Adelaide just over a month ago. So I had a bit of a quick look, and in no particular order, these are the 10 shows I would recommend in supporting your local Raw comedians. So let's go through it quickly. So no particular order. First one we've got here is The Problem With Me. So with The Problem With Me, we've got only 3 shows, and they're down at the library at Ayers House. It's a nice place, actually, nice location there. And the reason Jax Grayson, he's been around, he's pretty on top of things. But this is the one you got to watch out for. Chelsea Finlayson. Chelsea appeared in the recent Raw comedy competition. She was in what I call the heat of death. She won her heat. It was a very competitive heat. I was in heat 5, and she won her heat, went to the state final. I watched all the heats in Raw comedy this year, including the state final. And my favorite, I know I might be a bit biased, but I thought Chelsea was going to win the competition. She went through, won her, like I said, her heat, made it to the state final. She's got a lot of shows coming up. I had a bit of a chat with Chelsea the other day. 20 or so shows she's got for the Fringe. She's going to be quite busy. And to be honest, bit of a spoiler, a lot of my recommendations actually feature Chelsea in it. So she's quite young, 22, 23, probably only been around the comedy scene for the last less than a year or so. And she's already smashing it and hitting a lot of goals. So go see this show. Only 3 shows. I haven't actually booked my ticket yet. I have to actually see my availability. I want to try and get to all these shows I'm going to recommend, but I'm actually going to China end of March, towards the end of March. So hopefully I'll be able to fit all these shows in. So there we go. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. So you got your less than weekday nights. Well, that's weekday, and Saturday's got to be busy. 8 o'clock show. So get yourself some dinner. And make sure you follow them on Instagram, because they'll have more information about what the show is and any promotional codes or anything. So you got Jack Grayson on Instagram, and then if you look up Chelsea Finlayson, where are you, Chelsea? Here you are. Look her up on Instagram, and she will kind of assist you with all her shows that she's got coming up as well, not just this one here. So that's The Problem With Me, my first one of 10 coming up. Next one I've got is Tilly Harrison. So Tilly, the reason I'm recommending Tilly in this one is because I've had a quick chat with Tilly. I met Tilly on the Raw final. She actually won her, oh no, sorry, she didn't win her heat. She actually got through as a wild card and made it through to the state final and won the Adelaide state final. So Tilly is off to Melbourne, probably I think it's around April or so, and she'll be performing the National Raw Comedy. So well done, Tilly. All the best for that. The winner then goes to Edinburgh. Tilly is quite experienced, I would say. Somewhat experienced. She's been performing in shows in Melbourne and Edinburgh. Like I said, she won the actual state final. So Tilly Harrison, can't lie, look it up. When's her shows? So she's got a few. Well, Tilly, you're going to be busy. 20, 21st, 22nd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. And she's at the Oscar on Rundle Street. So quite in the center of the actual Fringe itself, the Addict. With that one. So that's Tilly Harrison. You can find Tilly on Insta as well, Tilly Harrison. The next one I've got is the Four King Queens comedy. So the reason I recommend this one is because it's an all-female cast that most of them, I'm pretty sure all of them did, if not nearly all of them did, feature in this recent Raw comedy, Adelaide Raw comedy show, and a lot of them actually made it to the state final. So we've got Meffa, Harrell, Chelsea Finlayson again, Kate Bell, Eddie, and it's actually hosted by Ali Dent. So Ali Dent will be the host of the show, and they're really good, young, full of energy. Oh, there you go, the word energy here. Full of energy kind of show. I think they've got 3 shows. Yep. So they've got one at the start of Fringe, one halfway through the Fringe, and one at the end of Fringe. Hallie. I was going to say Hallie. I don't know where I got Hallie from. Ali, Adent. Adent has a couple of her own shows that she'll be featuring. She'll actually make another feature later in this video. But Ali also does Christie's at Chaos every Friday. She hosts those shows not every Friday, once a month on a Friday. So check it out. You can find Ali Dent on Instagram, and she's got some recent information. I just saw she was on the radio promoting this show here. So check it out. Got 3 shows to choose from. I haven't decided which one I can do. I probably can't do the 26th or 20th. I might be away in China on the 20th. So we'll probably want to try and get to one of these other 2 shows. So that's the 4 Kings Queens comedy show. Next one is Chaos Theory. So this is with the beautiful Bogan. Ali Dent, who we just talked about, A Dent, she is featuring in this as well, I'm pretty sure. They've got a lot of shows, 17 sessions. And also, where are they? Alley Cat. So they're at the Rhino Room, just off Peary Street, or technically the Rhino Room is on Peary Street, but the Alley Cat itself is just off Peary Street. And a lot of shows to choose from. And not only that, they've got a few regional shows. So, there you go. So they went to Gawler. I think they went to Ardrossan, maybe the Riverland, Flinders Ranges. Here we go. York Peninsula, Flinders Ranges, Clare Valley, Riverland. There you go. I was pretty spot on with all those. So have a look at those shows. Have a bit of a search. And if you live anywhere around these, I'm pretty sure they may have already done their shows in the Flinders, in the York Peninsula and all that. But have a look. Follow Beautiful Bogan on Insta. He'll have more information on that. You've also got Mark Ryan, who's supporting his feature with that. Well, they're helping each other produce that. A lot of shows to choose from. So that's Chaos Theory there. Next one is Hold My Beer. This one features Noah Noah Holland. Noah was at this year's Raw Comedy. He was in the Heat of Death, the actual heat that I'm pretty sure that Chelsea Finlayson won. My fave. So Chelsea won that heat. Noah actually featured in the 2000. Oh, there we go. It's right here. The 2025 Raw Comedy finalist. So he was a finalist there. Probably, I would say the real thing that stood out for me watching Noah perform was he's very experienced. You can tell he's got a lot of energy on stage. He's very well structured. I remember he did a bit of a joke on the Beatles. So if you like the Beatles, oh, there we go. There's Chelsea's name right there. So get your tickets for those. So how many shows he's got? 1, 2, 3, 4 shows at the Hime Bar. Have a search for Noah Holland on Instagram and Chelsea on Instagram, which we've already given her enough plugs as it is. All right, so moving on. Rob Newman. Oh my goodness, Chelsea's in this one actually as well. So Rob Newman in Don't Die Wondering. Rob was actually in my heat for Rob Comedy, Heat 5. He went through to the state final as a wild card. He was also in the 2025 state final. Rob's very organized with his sets, very structured, flows quite well. He'll keep you laughing. He flows them quite well. Oh, wow, he's already sold out 2 of his 3 acts already. So you might want to quickly jump on. Oh, sorry, he's got 4 acts. Oh, no, it's got more than 4. This keeps going down. Oh, I thought it was only... So he's sold the first 2. I thought he only had 3, but he's sold the first 2, and then he's got the week after. So jump on that. So he's at the Rhino Room as well, featuring Chelsea. Sorry, maybe Ali. Ali might go to the show. Who knows? But get onto that. I'll recommend going to see Rob Newman. He's done quite well with himself in the local Adelaide talent. Next one is Kent Michael and Russell Hardup, Tell Jokes. If you go through my page, I've actually interviewed Michael and Russell. I did a bit of a 5-minute interview on this show. So Kent Michael and Russell Hardup Tell Jokes. 60 minutes. They've got, 3 shows, and they'll be at the Austral, the Addict, same where Tilly was at. So jump on those. As 5:45, 5:45, 5:45. So they're all pretty early shows. So you can actually start your Fringe show or Fringe night going to see them. And they've also got someone else supporting with them each night. So 3 different comedians on each of these 3 nights. I can't remember them all on top of my head, except, of course, Chelsea Finlayson. I think Chelsea is on the Saturday. I'm going to the Thursday night. I've already got the ticket for that one. So that's Kent Michael and Russell Hardup Tells Jokes. Next one is Clay McMath. So I've actually seen Clay host a lot of shows. He actually hosts 2 shows or 2 events. One is every Thursday night down on Lee Street. Comedy. Oh, geez, I forgot the name. I've had a mental blank. I'm sorry, Clay. I've had a massive mental blank, even though I've been to your event so many times. And the other one is at Port Adelaide Monthly. So maybe if you just look up Clay McMath on Instagram, he'll have all his shows. Wow, he's look at him. He's got a marathon coming up. He's got a lot of shows, mainly all at the Austral there. Clay is a very tall gentleman. He's 6'7", or maybe 6'8". So he's like the equivalent of me, but I'm the T-Move version of Clay. So I'm 5'7", 5'8". That's me. He's the 6'7", 6'8". Clay's got a basketball background. He's American. I believe he's from Chicago. So go check Clay out. There's a lot of shows to choose from. I'll have to see which one I want to go to, but I think I'll go to China around here, so I'll have to try and get to an early one of his shows. All right, so then we've only got 2 more to go, and they are Holographic Charizard and Learning Indonesian, both by Tom Begg. So Tom, this is his first time doing Learning Indonesian. He's got a background in Indonesian studies. I actually had Tom on my podcast. There's a few videos I've uploaded of shorts, or not shorts, they go for about 5 minutes, of me interviewing Tom. So Learning Indonesian, he's actually sold out already a couple of shows. There you go. He sold out 2 or 3. I think I'm going to this one here, the first one that he's doing, top of my head. He's at the Howling Owl, which is just off Rundle Street, there near the cinemas. So Learning Indonesia, he'll teach you 60 words in Indonesian in 60 minutes. There you go. So if you haven't got a ticket, you don't have long. And the other one, of course, is Holographic Charizard. So Holographic Charizard features Tom literally just singing songs on his acoustic guitar about Charizard. That's all it is. But those who bought a ticket, you also get a Pokemon card on entry. And you know what? You could make your money back just going to the show to get a Pokemon card. If you pull the Holographic Charizard, I think I looked it up on the internet, it's like between $1,000 and $2,000 for one card. Pokemon cards is the investment to get into. It's worth more than Bitcoin, share market, Nvidia, gold. So if you like Pokemon, you like seeing a performance, something different, like music, sing along, open a pack of cards, go see Tom Begg's Holographic Charizard. Well, there you go. So there are all the shows. Just quick recap. So we've got Holographic Charizard on these dates here with Tom Begg. Learning Indonesian with Tom Begg. Only one show left for that one. Clay McMath's got a marathon of shows happening all there. Then we've got Kent Michael and Russell Hardup. They've got 3 shows with a different supporting act on each of those shows. Rob Newman in Don't Die Wondering. He's got a couple of shows already sold out, so only a few more left with him, so jump on that. Hold My Beer by Noah Holland. He's got a few shows there, 4 shows. Chaos Theory, there's a lot of shows for that, and some regional shows. The 4 King Queens Comedy, hosted by Ali Dent, all-female cast of comedians. They've got 3 shows spread out through the Fringe. Tilly's the state finalist. for the recent Raw Comedy. She's got a few shows there. She's got a marathon herself. She'll be working every night. And then you've got The Problem with Me with Jax Grayson, and Chelsea Finlayson with 3 shows there. So that's it. Have a look. Share this video, comment, like, get your tickets, adelaidefringe.com.au, and all the best. See you all next time.